Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Wing Hon. Good evenings. Hi, guys. Welcome to this live for tonight. This live is very different from whatever that I have done before this because all the while I've been sharing a lot of informations about Shopee's e-commerce business kind of site lah. But this live is a very specialized as I'm sharing about the Penjana Kerjaya 3.0 under the PEMULIH plan, which aim to stimulate the job demand in among employers and also increase employment opportunity as well as among those local job seekers. So today, if you are a boss, okay, and pretty much like this live is for you if you are a boss and then you have some lang zai, below you, you hire employees, you have pekerja. This life is for you because government is giving out awesome stuff to you guys, which a lot of people actually do not know. Although my channel, I talked a lot about those bantuan from kerajaan to B40s, M40s to the bosses to kilang, whatever. And actually, a lot of us still do not know actually government giving out a lot of grants to help us, the Malaysians actually. Yeah, a lot of us, we do not know this. Okay, so in this live, I'm going to share about Penjana Kerjaya. Of course, not me lah, because to be honest, I don't really know in depth. Okay, so we have two-person. So we have Brian and also we have Wayip to join us and share about these awesome things that you guys can actually get it from the government. All right. So just help me to share this live to those to your friends, the family, and that this grant might actually help them. Okay, that you think that this grant might help them, especially if they own a business. Okay, this is for those that own a business, and then how are you going to apply this grant up to 36,000? Okay, yeah, up to 36,000. All right, so share the live with to your FB. It may help them in this very critical kind of season. I would say, a lot of people also business also shut down. A lot of business was not doing very well. But with this money, it may be able to help you guys in running your business for a bit longer. All right. So stay with me, and you can say a hi to me if you are watching this live. Okay, and help me to share this live out as well. And this actually is my first time do this sort of live. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it will going to help all those business owner out there as well. All right. So without wasting our time, let us bring up Wayip and also Brian Chin from We Spy Academy.
Hi everybody.
Hi Brian. Hi guys.
Hi.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Okay.
Thank you,
Brian,
first of all, for the great introduction.
Brian, lagging, is it? A
Is
bit
Brian
lagging.
lagging? Yeah, I think Brian's lagging a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
But okay, we can continue until he reconnects.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Wayip, go ahead. Do you want to introduce yourself,
So,
hello everyone.
Okay,
hello
hi guys. Hi Brian. So there's a bit of lag, but it's okay. Hi everyone. My name is Wayip, and I'm from We Spy Academy. I'm the co-founder of We Spy Academy. So today, I'm here to tell you guys about the Penjana Kerjaya 3.0, which is a scheme under the PEMULIH, package PEMULIH, brought to you by the government. Of course, this is about the hiring incentives, especially like you said, now it's a post-pandemic recovery session, and everybody's struggling to struggling to recover and going back to the normal pre-pandemic. So hopefully today we'll be able to tell you a bit more about the Penjana Kerjaya and who it is about, what it is, how to apply, and things like that.
Yeah, sure. Hi guys, welcome to this live. So if you have any questions throughout this live, you can always just put it on inside the comment box, and then Brian or myself, we will answer your question. And if you watch this live, after the whole thing end, I will put a link so that I'll put a WhatsApp link actually. If you guys have any question, you can directly click on the link and then just ask from there. So it will be much more easier. All right. So I have prepared a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Because on my channel I did a lot of bantuan kind of video as well, like very very short content. So first of all, of course, what actually is this Penjana Kerjaya 3.0?
Okay, so the PENJANA KERJAYA 3.0, as the name implies, has already been run 3 times. So this is the third round. And the main objective of this scheme is to help foster and encourage hiring. That's why under this PENJANA KERJAYA 3, there is hiring incentive. Objective of this scheme is to help. Yeah, like you said earlier, hiring. That's why under this PENJANA KERJAYA, I'm hearing some feedback. Hiring incentive. Yeah, okay, awesome. So as I said, this Penjana Kerjaya is to encourage employers to hire more people, and of course, you will be able to get incentives, hiring incentives, and subsidies from the government. So 1.0, 2.0, and now we're at 3.0. So there's new rules and regulations, some terms and conditions that I will share later during this live session. Yeah, so generally that's what it is. Like you said, you can get up to 36,000 per employee that you hire since what we consider as new hire. Yeah.
So who is this Penjana thingy particular for?
Okay, so this one is for any companies, any businesses that has already registered with SSM as well as Perkeso since 1st of June this year. So
1st of June this year, okay.
Correct, and there is no limitations on what industry or whatever. So any industry you're in, let's say you're in F&B business, or even if you are in manufacturing business, as long as you have registered with Perkeso and SSM before June 1st this year, you're eligible to apply for your newly hired employees. Okay.
Newly hired employees. And then how does the 36,000 will be distributed?
Okay, so the 36,000, it depends. The amount you get, the incentive you get depends on which category of the employee you're applying. And of course, the maximum incentive is 36,000. It's paid through 6 months. Okay.
Paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 months. So the maximum incentive per month you will be getting is 6,000 ringgit, which means the total thing you will get is 36,000 per employee.
So how do they judge how much each of the employee will get? Is it based on their basic or how?
Okay, so let me share my screen for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's a few categories that we have. Okay, so this is the most common 3 categories that we have. The first one is perantesan, which means apprenticeship. It also means school leavers, those that have not have already graduated but they've not worked before. So this is the first category. As you can see, the kadar incentive is 1,000 ringgit to 800 ringgit. So it depends on the contract also. So as you can see below here, right? So there's a 3 months contract. So for 3 months contract, you will get 1,000 ringgit. For 6 months contract, you get 800 ringgit. So it's calculated per month. So 3 months, you get 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. 6 months, you get 6 months, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800. Okay, but before we talk about this, there's one thing I'd like to highlight here. What do we mean by new hires, right? Is basically everybody that has been hired after June 15 this year. June 15, 2021, right? So if you have hired somebody in July, right, and they're still working with you, you can actually backdate it and we can apply it for you and you will get the incentive for the following 6 months. Yeah. So for example, I'll just give you a quick example. Let's say you hired somebody in, let's say, September, which is about 3 months ago, right? So you start applying this month and you get approval, let's say in January, right? So from January to June, each month you will get the incentive. You get what I mean? So yeah, so as long as it's a new hire, which is what I want to highlight, June 15th, 2021, this year, June 15th, 2021, this year, anybody that has been hired after that is considered new hires. Yes.
So So are those that those are the only criteria, or you have others criteria for to apply to be eligible to get this Penjana?
All right. So for the employer, that's pretty much it. Employer side, that's pretty much all the requirements. You have to be registered with SSM and Pekeso before June, and your new hire has to be hired after 15 June 2021. So that's the employer side. So for the employee side, the requirements is you need to have a 2 months EPF SOXO gap between the old company and new company, minimum. So let's say my new hire has stopped working for 3 months, right? Which means there's no EPF SOXO contribution for 3 months. So yes, that person is eligible, right? So that's the requirement from the employee side. Yep.
So it's pretty easy. I mean, in this sense, right?
Correct. And a lot of employers, they don't know about this program and they miss out on this because the first thing they will do is they apply for PSU, which is actually only 2 times of 600 ringgit, which is compared to whatever this is pretty low because for this, anybody under 40 years old, you will get 40% of your salary.
Oh.
Yes, correct. So let's say your new hire salary is about 10,000 ringgit, right? So 40% of 10,000 ringgit is 4,000 ringgit per month, right? So over 6 months, that's 24,000 ringgit.
24K.
Yes. And
So,
yeah.
So go ahead.
Right. So for 40 years old and above, it's 60%, which is 6,000 ringgit per month, right? So that's 36,000 ringgit, which is what you mentioned earlier, and that is the maximum that you can get because there's a limit, which is 10,000 ringgit.
Or max is 10K.
Yes, but if your new employee salary is higher than 10,000 ringgit and you still want to apply, can, but the incentive will be based on the max rate, which is 10,000 ringgit only.
I have one question. If the company already applied for a PSU, can they also apply for this as well?
All right, maybe Brian, you want to take this one? I hope it's not lagging anymore. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
The answer is no.
So it's only either one.
Yeah. Basically, if the employee, I mean the new employee already apply for PSU 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, or Penjana Kerjaya 1.0, 2.0, they are not eligible to apply Penjana Kerjaya 3.0.
So it's only for new application that has not been applied for any of this kind of pantang kerjaan.
Yep.
Right. So if you notice, I only give the bad questions to Brian lah. So
yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. How long? Okay. How to apply for this one? How to apply?
Okay, for the application, it's to be honest, very complicated. There's at least these are the few documents that you need that will be prepared, that needs to be prepared by the employer, of course. And so these are some of the documents, if requested, you will have to prepare, which minimum, just a glance, there's like 20 documents you need already, right? So what we do is we simplify the process for you. All you have to do is just prepare the documents. We'll guide you through. We will help you prepare the documents. And as long as you have a new hire, we will be able to help you to apply for this. So as you can see, red color is employer, right? Which is hopefully one of you who's listening, one of your listeners. And all you have to do is just prepare the documents and we will be able to review your application and we will apply for you. If it's approved, great, you will get your salary incentive and upskill training as well. And if it's a query, we will process your query for you because sometimes Pekeso will check whether you are really hiring that person or not, if that person is really being under your employment. And of course, we will process these queries. And if it's rejected, we will of course appeal for you. If there's any issues, there's any misunderstanding between employer and Pekeso, we'll be able to appeal the process for you. Right. So whenever I show this slide, a lot of people will ask me, right? So are you doing this free of charge? What's in it for you? Right? So we're actually authorized training provider by PERKESO. As you can see here, not only you get a salary incentive, you also get an upskill training from us, which Coach Wing is one of our trainers as well, which has been really good feedback so far. Right, getting sidetracked. So we are authorized by PERKESO to do this training incentive. So all of this you're seeing here today from this live, when you contact us, is all free of charge, right? Yeah. So, yep.
So all the bosses just have to prepare all the documents, and then you guys will process everything for them, right?
Yes, correct. That's
Okay.
all they have to do. Yeah. Because we've had a lot of experiences where the employer, the business owner, they apply for it themselves, but the whole process is too complicated, right? And then they give up halfway. Even though, yeah, for us it's just another day at work, but for them it's just very annoying. So they stop applying, and then at the end they also don't get the incentive, right? So for us, we are very how do you say this? We are very used to the whole process, right? So we know what to apply, what to do, what to not do, and things like that. Yeah, because we've assisted over 500 companies to apply for them, for these incentives. Yeah.
Sure. So for those that is watching this live now, if you guys own a company, so you guys might be eligible for this, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. All you have to do is just read.
If you have any questions, if you think you're eligible, make sure you can drop a comment. We'll be reading all the comments. Let's see if I can. All right. So yeah. So if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comments. I can read it from the comments and then I can answer you, of course. But the easiest way, if you think you have a new hire or your friend has a new hire, you can always contact me. My phone number is on the screen right now. You can scan a QR code as well. We'll be able to help you to do this. Or if you have a friend who wants this, who needs this, you can also send this screenshot to, of course, your friends. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have known some bosses here and there, right? And then might be able to help them with this as well. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for registering for the Empire.
I think a lot of company, they are actually struggling as well, and they're not really aware. Actually, there are a lot of help that the government offer to them.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, if you know any friends that owns a company, this may be one of the help that they can get from the government. Yeah, and it is 100% for free. No fees, no charges, nothing at all. Yeah, just send via a text, and then just ask, how is the process, what do they have to prepare, yada yada, and then it will take off from there.
Yes. Yeah. So just say hi, don't be shy. And you're right. There's a lot of bosses, businesses, employers, they don't know about this program, and they are actually eligible for this program, but they're not applying for it, which is honestly for me is a waste. And it would be great if people who are eligible, they just go ahead and apply this, right? So Brian, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I just want to share. We see a lot of employer, especially those SME. They have two scenario. We always experience that. First is they always don't believe that is the hiring grants from government. They are eligible. They are entitled. This is the first thing in their mindset. So they always think that it's hard to get it. So I just want to share with you guys. We already have more than 500 employer to process the hiring incentive. And they already get the hiring incentive since 1.0, 2.0, and now it's 3.0. We don't know whether it's 4.0, but this is the last month for December. Until this, you see the deadline is 31st of December. We still have 1 month to process. This is the first scenario. The second scenario is the employer, the bosses already know it, and they try to proceed it. when they are stuck at somewhere, because this involve a few platform, there's several documents they need to submit. So when they stuck at somewhere, right, they already give up. They thought that it's too mass, and I don't know how to process it. Then they stuck there, and they try to get help from Pegaso as well. But sometimes you know that during CMCO, you can't. Most of them like work at home, you can get through them. Then they give up somewhere. So we already experienced with those employer, and we try to help them as well. And if you're watching this live, if you are running a business, regardless it's a neighborhood or sole provider or partnership or private limited, you are entitled for that as long as you register Pegaso and your SSM before 1st of June. So not necessarily have to prove that your business has some impact due to COVID, 30% or 50%, because some of the grants out there, they have some requirements that you need to prove your business has some impact. Revenue reduced 50%, you need to prove that. But for this Penjana Kerjaya 3.0, you no need to prove that. As long as your company register 1st of June 2021, then you are eligible. And your new hire is 15th of June onwards until now. All right. So this is what I want to add on.
All right. Awesome.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, since we don't have much audience right now, so for those that watch this live after the whole thing, and you can always because I leave the link on the FB and also on the YouTube, so you can always click on the link and then text. It's a WhatsApp link actually. So if you want to know more about the information, you can always get it from there. All right. So any things that Awayib and Brian, you guys want to add up before we end this live?
Okay, so before we end this live, of course, the bottom line is, as long as you have new hire after June 15th, text me. I'll be able to help you get a hiring incentive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. So, as usual, as I mentioned just now, for those that watch this live after the whole thing, and if you have any questions, just click on the link. I already put a link to the WhatsApp. You can just get all the information that you need from Wayib.
Yeah.
All right. So awesome. I think that's it for this live. So thanks for watching, and also thank you, Wayib and also Brian, to join us to share these awesome things from government, because I appreciate a lot of us, we do not know actually government are giving out a lot of this kind of incentive, right? Those are incentive, right? To help the local businesses. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you're watching this live now, and you think that your company might be eligible for this, no harm. Just give Wayib a text, and then just find out, are you actually eligible?
Yep.
All right.
For those,
awesome.
For those company that they not yet have the new hired, means that they plan to hire, they also can contact us, so we can give them more information that which category is suitable for them to hire those suitable candidate, so they can help them to reduce their burden. This is very important. I know that now is the economy is recovery, so all the business is trying to have recruitments, because previously they might just fire many new hires. So now they start to hire back. So if you don't have candidate yet, now you plan to hire, you can contact us as well, because we still have 1 month for planning. We can assist you to speed up the progress. Yeah.
Yeah. So anything, just give them a text. I already put a WhatsApp link, so that you guys can contact them if you have any questions. All right. So that's it for tonight. Any questions, you can pop in on the comment box after the live, and Wayib or Brian will check it out.
Yep.
Or the best way is just directly WhatsApp them, so that you can get direct information from Wayib and also from Brian.
Yeah.
All right.
If you miss the live, then you see the you mean you keep the live there, Wing?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
keep the
It
live.
will be on YouTube as well, so it will be
Okay.
there to run for Yeah.
All right. If you watch this later, you can drop any comment in the comments, so we will answer as well. Yeah. All right. Or you can scan the QR or reach Wayib will assist you as soon as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Already. So thank you for watching, and thanks Wayib and also Brian to share this awesome initiative from the government.
Yep.
All right. Thanks,
awesome.
thanks guys.
Thank you, Wing. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Wing.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.